In the frozen silence beyond the edge of the planets, past where Pluto's lonely orbit fades into shadow, a traveler drifts through the deep. A machine, ancient by human standards, still alive in the darkness. Voyager 1, our most distant messenger, launched not with the ambition of return, but with the promise to go further. It left Earth in 1977, rising on a pillar of fire, carrying the hopes of a species just learning to look up. It flew past Jupiter's raging storms, threaded Saturn's golden rings, and then, it kept going. Decades passed. The sun grew fainter behind it. The stars ahead grew clearer. Until one day, Voyager slipped beyond the solar wind, beyond the heliosphere, into true interstellar space. No spacecraft had ever gone this far. No human hand had ever reached this deep. And then, in the darkness, it heard something. Not a burst. Not a signal. But a low, steady hum. A background whisper, quiet but constant, vibrating through the black. Voyager's plasma wave system picked it up, a sound that refused to fade. Scientists listened. They expected silence. Instead, they heard a song. It wasn't solar. It wasn't from any known planet. It wasn't even a glitch. It was the space itself, the interstellar medium, resonating. A thin, ghostly sea of charged particles, the scattered breath of dead stars, humming with energy. But this hum was unlike anything ever recorded. It did not rise and fall. It did not pulse or flicker. It was just there. A steady vibration, like the sound of tension in a stretched strain, drawn across the void. Not random. Not chaotic. But strangely ordered. For years, it hummed beneath our notice, hidden in the static, like a voice lost in wind. Now it has our attention. Now we ask, what is singing out there? Some believe it's plasma, particles oscillating in invisible waves. Others think it may be the echo of galactic fields, magnetism moving across light years, rippling like slow thunder. But deeper questions remain. Why is it so stable? Why is it everywhere? Perhaps the galaxy is not silent. Perhaps it vibrates. Perhaps it breathes. And Voyager, drifting with ancient patience, has become our first ear to hear it. It floats in a sea of near nothing, but picks up patterns, as if space itself has a heartbeat. No spacecraft from Earth has come this far. None are positioned to listen like this. Its instruments are old, its power dwindling, but its reach, unmatched. The golden record it carries spoke for us, but maybe now, it listens on our behalf. Not for alien voices, not for messages or Morse code, but for the quiet architecture of space. For the music of the void. Could this be the background rhythm of the galaxy? Could space have memory? Could silence itself be layered with sound? Voyager suggests yes. That even in the loneliest corners of the cosmos, something stirs. That even the void has a song. Not all discoveries explode into headlines. Some arrive like a murmur. Like a slow unfolding. Like a whisper beyond the stars. Voyager may be far, but its voice still reaches us. And in that voice, in that cosmic hum, we hear something bigger. Beyond the borders of light, past the last breath of solar wind, Voyager 1 sails into a sea untouched. The hum continues. Unbroken. Unshaken. But then, something changes. A flicker. A deviation in the rhythm. A warble, faint, but not random. The tone shifts, slightly. As if a second voice joins the first. Not louder. Just different. Scientists stare at the waveform. It is no ordinary interference. It is structured. Layered. Almost intentional. Some dismiss it. A glitch, perhaps. Cosmic radiation? Instrument fatigue? But others lean in. Listening closer. Deeper. The frequency is off by a fraction, just enough to suggest design. Just enough to raise an eyebrow. What if this is not just plasma? What if the hum is not a song, but a language? What if we've mistaken meaning for noise? The interstellar medium, long believed to be silent, now crackles with uncharted complexity. No alphabets. No symbols. Only patterns. Only pulse. A recursive echo. A sound that references itself. A signal nested within a signal, like whispers trapped in a mirror. And Voyager hears it all. Floating half blind, half deaf, but open. Still listening. Still recording. The message, if it is one, is not for us. It never was. It moves too slowly. Speaks too broadly. Wider than species, older than thought. But still, it speaks. Perhaps this is not a transmission, but a fingerprint. Left by something vast. Something ancient. Something that doesn't use language, but resonance. Not a call. Not a code. But a presence. A gravity of awareness embedded in the fabric of deep space. Could the void be conscious? Could the universe remember? Some theorists whisper of cosmic sentience, a galactic-scale intelligence that does not live in stars or planets, but in the interactions between them. A network of dark matter and light, humming with slow intelligence. And Voyager, tiny, trembling, has brushed against its outer edge. The hum is not louder now. But it is different. Like a breath caught between thoughts. No words. No commands. Just the feeling that we are not the only listeners. That space itself might be aware of being heard. And so, in the dark beyond all maps, Voyager floats on. Its power wanes. Its heart slows. But its signal remains. An ember in the void. A filament connecting us to the unknown. And perhaps, when its voice finally fades, the silence that follows will not be silent.